I was trying to talk.
Now.
This is gonna be fun, guys.
Grab now! Stay on the ground! Hey! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! He's taking that car. He's taking the car. Drop the car.
Columbus police officer Joseph Bogart was taken off duty after body camera footage captured controversial comments he made during the September 1st arrest of Timothy Davis. The arrest turned physical, with officers using punches, kicks, and a taser to restrain Davis, who had a past of assaulting police and resisting arrest.
Get your hands behind your back! Stop resisting!
In the footage, Bogart made remarks expressing enjoyment of the scene, even saying, "I'm a little aroused at this," and talked about hypothetical actions he might have taken, like choking and aggressively restraining Davis.
I'm a little aroused at this, Davis, just so you know. What are we tasing for? Why don't we just choke the life out of him?
I think they did for a while. They were
Good.
like, put on a bunch
Good.
Get up.
I can't breathe.
You can breathe. You're
Sir.
talking.
I can't breathe, sir.
You have to choke him.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no, okay, I'm going to armbar you to the ground.
You're gonna stop resisting, sir.
No, I'm going to for real armbar you. And then when that still doesn't work, I'm going to choke the life out of you. And then while you're drooling on yourself, I'll handcuff you.
City leaders condemned Bogart's statements, with the Columbus police chief calling them appalling.
The officer made a statement that he wishes he hadn't been made. I've spoken to the officer. He is absolutely remorseful and wish he could take it back.
While the Fraternal Order of Police said Bogart regrets his comments, they argued his words alone shouldn't be grounds for dismissal. St. Petersburg, police officer Kenneth Pinnock was fired after dashcam footage showed him using excessive force during a DUI stop.
Good evening, Mr. Woodward. Officer Pinnock with our traffic. Concerns that maybe you had too much to drink to be behind the wheel of a car tonight.
The video captures Pinnock questioning DUI suspect Stephen Woodworth, who becomes uncooperative. Pinnock then throws down his clipboard, swears, and forcefully throws Woodworth to the ground before handcuffing him.
You're gonna shut up and listen while I'm talking.
Instead of sharing the full dashcam footage with the state attorney's office, Pinnock allegedly claimed it was of no evidentiary value and hinted it might disappear.
It's very clear that he took inappropriate actions. The officer had a definite lapse in judgment.
This raised suspicions, and when the state attorney's office requested the video from his supervisors, they discovered he had submitted an incomplete version that left out the physical altercation. An internal investigation led to Pinnock's termination for excessive force and hiding evidence.
It was unacceptable behavior.
Pinnock had previously been suspended for 80 hours for contacting a 17-year-old girl in the department's Explorer program without parental consent. In a 2019 incident that resurfaced in a Toronto courtroom, Chase Richards testified that he was the target of racial discrimination by Toronto police over a bus fare dispute.
A male refusing to get off.
Richards explained that he had paid his fare and remained on the bus after a driver's complaint, leading two plainclothes detectives, including Detective Christopher Hutchings, to respond to the scene. According to Richards, Hutchings asked the driver if he was the expletive causing the problem, before grabbing him by the throat and restraining him in a chokehold, followed by pushing him to the ground and placing his feet on Richards' back.
But it's certainly not something police train to do, to grab somebody like. If in fact he was resisting, the officer would have been down on the ground with him.
Richards, who was arrested for causing a disturbance and mischief, charges later dropped, asserted that he felt race played a role in the incident, believing a young white male might not have faced such treatment.
Absolutely awful. The way that Black people need to always be thinking about how they are appearing in public space to other people.
Hutchings, a 24-year veteran of the force, is now suspended with pay and facing assault charges.
I got choked. Okay, he physically choked me.
Toronto police released a statement reaffirming their training emphasizes proportionate force, without teaching chokeholds or neck restraints as a standard practice. In an unusual encounter captured on video, Sheriff Chris Bryant of Carter County, Oklahoma, was pulled over by a Wilson police officer for driving 37 miles per hour in a 25 miles per hour zone. When the officer, identified as Officer Henry, requested Bryant's driver's license, Bryant initially refused, stating he was not going to hand over his license.
Good afternoon. I'm Officer Henry with the Wilson Police Department. The reason for the stop today is because I clocked you 37 and 25.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can I get your driver's license real quick, Mr. Bryant?
You really want my driver's license?
I just want to look at it.
Huh?
I said,
I'm the sheriff. I'm not giving you my license. I'm the sheriff.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not giving you my driver's license.
The officer attempted to maintain control of the situation, even requesting Bryant to sit back in his truck, but Bryant got out of his unmarked county-issued vehicle. Eventually, he showed his license, but did not hand it to the officer, instead also displaying his law enforcement credentials.
I'm the sheriff of this county?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm the sheriff of this county. All right?
Okay.
You pulled me over. You made your contact. You gonna write me a ticket?
I mean, I wasn't going to. I was just going to make sure you had your driver's license on you.
I got my driver's license.
I was just asking to look at it, and then I was going to send you on about your day.
Okay.
Following the incident, the Wilson police chief commended the officer for his professionalism and composure. Sheriff Bryant later issued a public apology, acknowledging his poor judgment and explaining he had apologized in person to both the officer and the police chief. Bryant emphasized there was no need to be curt and expressed regret for not following the officer's requests promptly. Miami Gardens. Police Sergeant Andrea Smith was arrested by her department for allegedly driving under the influence and running a red light.
Come out the car.
Me?
Come out the car.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Come to the back of the car. Are you serious, Sarge? Really? You see how you're driving?
I have a friend with me.
Body cam footage shows Smith's surprise at being stopped by her colleagues as she appeared with red eyes and slurred speech, though she denied being intoxicated.
Treat me like this, like an animal? My own people? On me? I'm a suit Miami gun. I'm expose all that.
Wearing heels and a dress, Smith expressed anger, saying, "Who treats me like this? Like an animal? My own people."
Take a sergeant to jail, take you to jail. Okay? That means look at me. You ain't nothing. I've been here for 10 years. You nothing. So you come in here, you make your money, you get the out. Okay?
Despite her denial, police vehicle footage later shows her dozing off and, while awake, offering financial advice, talking about her car business, and mentioning her $130,000 Mercedes.
I opened a car business. Okay. So when they opened an internal affairs against me in October, January, I was like, oh, I gotta find something to do. I opened a car. You see that car I had out there? Yeah, the Mercedes. $130,000.
Smith's attorney argued she didn't have red eyes or slurred speech and was willing to do sobriety tests, which the police reportedly didn't allow.
Yes, they advised me that Miramon's coming to take over.
Okay.
I mean, I started and now.
So in the middle of sobriety test, it told you no, right?
Yeah, he told me to stop. My sergeant told me to stop. So.
Conflict of interest?
I don't know.
Miami-Dade police noted an alcohol smell, and Smith refused a breathalyzer.
I ain't never been to jail. It's a good experience for me, though. I can tell my kids about it.
She was cited for 2 traffic violations, with her attorney claiming the arrest was retaliation because she's a whistleblower, though no details were shared. The Miami Gardens Police Department stated that her actions don't align with their values and has placed her on leave. Rockford Police Sergeant Aaron Sawyer was stopped by a Kent County Sheriff's officer after speeding and initially not pulling over despite the sirens.
It's going to be a pursuit on southbound West River.
Video footage shows Sawyer passing a car at a red light before finally stopping.
Step off that, Aaron. What the are you doing? Are you kidding me? I didn't see you right there, dude. Sorry. I had my siren going. You're doing almost 100 down West River Drive. I'm sorry. You go around him on a no turn on red light back there? I wasn't. I'm sorry. I called this out as pursuit.
He apologized several times, saying he hadn't noticed he was being followed.
I'm so sorry, Mario.
After more questions, the officer conducted a field sobriety test and arrested him for suspected drunk driving, with results later showing his blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit.
2018 or 2019? What the are you doing? I apologize, Mario. Don't apologize, Aaron. That's for both of us. There was no pursuit there, okay? You know what I mean?
Sawyer pled guilty to the charge and was handled like any other suspect, with the footage showing no signs of special treatment. This is Officer Matthew Thompson from the Niswa Police Department. On August 28, 2020, he was with Officer Matthew Jorgens during a traffic stop in Crow Wing County, Minnesota. The mayor of Niswa, Mr. Frederick Heidman, arrived at the scene, and things didn't go as planned. Let's find out what happened next.
You guys just had a little bit of weed in there, or what?
Huh?
Yeah, just a little bit of weed. Yeah.
Are you guys on probation?
What's up?
We're just looking at this guy over here.
Oh.
Have a smile. A good smile.
Yeah. Everybody wants to see a piece of the action, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything exciting on anything?
Oh, I just added them in.
Probation or warrants? Or...
Haven't seen anything yet. But you got the mayor over here. You got our mayor over here gawking at us.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you guys coming from?
Our buddy has a cabin like 25 minutes north of here.
Okay.
You guys can hop back in the car.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to just stand back over there?
What are you guys doing?
Just stand back over there.
What are you guys doing?
We're stopping cars.
For what?
I don't know why we were stopping him, but he was the one that I just got here, okay?
You guys are emptying his car out on the road.
Okay.
What the hell are you guys up to?
Just go stand back over there.
Don't you guys have something better to do, like patrol?
Go stand back over there.
You know what?
This isn't safe for you.
I'm the mayor of this town, and you guys get the hell off the highway out here.
Talk to our TZD coordinator if you don't like what we're doing. This is what we're doing tonight, okay?
Guys.
All right.
Just go stand back over there. Go stand back over there.
Go do your jobs. You're not drug people. You're not even qualified to be pulling people over for this.
Okay, well you didn't even know that, so go stand back over there. You can videotape all you want. Just go stand back over where it's safe, okay?
You're not in a safe area. I've almost got...
Oh, don't tell me. I know what I'm doing.
And now your dog's loose.
Yeah, well, if you guys wouldn't be pulling people over, I wouldn't be out.
Officer Thompson asks the mayor to step back so he can continue filming the traffic stop. The First Amendment protects citizens' rights to film law enforcement officers, and Officer Thompson is making sure the mayor understands that.
Disgrace. You think up in this area we'd have some decent cops. You're as bad as the dinks down in Minneapolis.
All right.
Whatever you say.
Oh, shut up.
When the mayor returns, despite Officer Thompson's warning, the officer arrests and handcuffs him. Officer Thompson states that the mayor was interfering with their traffic stop and investigation, so he would be charged with obstruction and disorderly conduct.
So when the other guy approached the car, he let her out of the car and walked to the car. He sat here, waited at the door, and literally grabbed me by my hands and patted me down and let them all walk away and asked if there's a reason he did that. And he said, that's just what I do. But let them all just go. I just wanted to let someone else know. That's why I was sitting there with my hands out. I felt really uncomfortable, and that's why I wanted to say something to someone. So I don't know if his partner or whatever the deal is, but I just, thought I'd tell someone.
All right.
I appreciate it, man.
Sounds good. Yep, no problem. 406, 100, get us another car. Back now.
This is going to be fun, guys.
Yep.
You're going to have to explain why you're arresting the mayor for wanting to talk to.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order. You're impeding my investigation. Now you can go to jail. I don't want to see that, though. He's had about 5 warnings.
I've had no warning.
Move along.
Yes, you have. We've told you many times.
You've never told me.
We both told you.
Properly gap these cuffs for the trip to the jail.
That's fine.
Stay like that.
406, 100, we're 10-4. We got one in custody.
You guys have never warned me. Don't.
Yes, we did.
When? Tell me when.
The first time. What do you mean? The first time you came up here, you started talking to us with your cell phone in hand. We told you many times to get out of the way. We told you could videotape us from a safe spot, and you never moved. All right? And then you come back here, and then you do it again.
You guys are just creating more problems. You're going to be in the paper. You're going to be the cops, just like all over the big city.
All right.
You guys are just being silly.
Just stay right here.
You guys just really don't even understand what you're doing, do you? Just like in all the other towns. You think you're somebody special, you're not. You're not at all.
He told you many times.
You didn't tell me many times. You're so full of crap.
Hey, be nice. Stop pulling away and stop resisting.
You're the one pulling.
Up in the seat. Question for you. Have you had anything to drink today?
Nope.
When's the last time you drank?
I don't know. Long time.
Long time?
Yeah.
Like when? Like earlier today or?
A week or two ago.
A week or two ago was the last time you drank? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you haven't had anything to drink or anything like that? Okay. Sounds good. So if I ran you through a field sobriety test, you would pass?
I don't care.
Okay.
Actually, what I would let's just go do a blood test.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not just go straight down to do a blood test if I don't have any tests or any reason to. So.
Well, that's the most accurate. So let's do that. Because for the record, I want to prove that there's no alcohol in the system.
Okay.
Okay. So
well, if you know there's no alcohol in your system, then.
Well, let's go then. It's all part of the record.
At first, Mr. Hyman faced charges of obstruction and disorderly conduct. While the obstruction charge was dismissed, he was found guilty of disorderly conduct and had to pay a fine of $285. He attempted to challenge his conviction, but the result is unknown. Later, he voiced concerns about how the officers conducted searches during the traffic stop, feeling it might reflect poorly on the town in front of tourists. No matter his intentions, it's positive to see that he was held accountable for his behavior. On April 21st, 2020, officers from the Monroe Police Department reached out to Timothy Williams after receiving an alarm call. When the officer searched him, Timothy got scared and started running. However, he quickly realized he couldn't escape, so he decided to stop. One of the officers managed to gain control of the situation, but then Officer Jared Dessiter did something surprising.
Stop! You're gonna get up! Get on the ground now! Stay on the ground! Do not move! Do you understand?
I'm good, Dad.
No.
We got him.
Stand by. Hang on. Stop! Put your hand behind your back.
We're over here by Rockland's car.
In custody.
Officer Jarrett's actions were nothing short of brutal, as he completely violated Timothy Williams' rights and attacked him. Watching this unfold, the first officer left the scene while Williams kept screaming.
Is this the same guy we got off the tower?
No, sir.
Dispatch, you can release the channel.
1071, channel 1, dispatch clear, 2327.
Let me secure my unit.
Go ahead.
I was sitting right over there. He had a toy?
Going on here. I'll tell you in a second.
Check up, right here. You got some?
213 dispatch. I want to be out with Officer Rocco real quick.
Ciao.
I'm gonna pull around there.
Williams was arrested and taken to the police station. However, things quickly turned against the corrupt cop as he was fired from the police department soon after. Not only that, but he also faced criminal charges and later pled guilty to deprivation of rights under the color of law. He was sentenced to a maximum of 10 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a fine of up to $250,000. On October 24, 2023, police officers spotted 39-year-old Michael Prouty driving a car he had stolen from a woman's home earlier. The officers quickly pulled him over, leading to a chase.
Down 7th Street, I got him in visual. He turned northbound by the thrift store. He is southbound on 441. He's now, he just crashed at 40 and Pine. 40 and Pine, signal 4.
Yep, signal 4, 40 and Pine. Did you bail him?
10-4 to white male bailing. White male, brown shirt. He's in the Jimmy John's parking lot.
Michael crashed into several cars, injuring many people. He then ran away and tried to steal a woman's car. That's when a good citizen came forward and helped the police.
Now at Starbucks.
He's right there. He's taking that car. He's taking the car. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Hey! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Hey! Let him go! Let him go! Let him go! Back up! Back up! Get on the ground! Get on the...
A helpful bystander first saved the woman from being carjacked and then went to confront the suspect. He deserves a lot of praise for his courage since the police were now surrounding Michael.
Guys! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back! Hands! 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 Put your hand behind your back! Give me your hand now! Stop! Hey! He might have a... Keep your hands where we see him now! Let it go! Get your hands out! Get your hands out now! Get your hands out now! He got one behind his back! I got his hand! I got his hand! I got his hand! I got his hand! Alright, cuff him up! Okay, hang on. Stand. Look at see. Yeah. Sit up, bud.
Michael was arrested and taken to the police station, where he faced charges for evading the police, fleeing, attempted carjacking, and more. On July 4th, 2024, a correctional officer named Latina Washington was stopped by Officer Duncan Koch for a suspected window tint violation. This traffic stop should have been straightforward, but it seemed like the officers were looking for trouble.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hello. Officer Koch, do you have your driver's license?
What happened?
Well, your tint is illegal, so I want to test it and let you know for sure.
Oh, well, I'm not letting you test it, so you can write it.
Everyone's off the airport route. You can write it. Okay, so you're not going to let me test your tint?
No, sir, you can go ahead and write the ticket. I'm not sure if I have it, and I don't just want to be fumbling around in it, but I do have my own registration and everything.
You don't have your driver's license with you?
I'm not sure.
Where y'all headed?
I was going to get my baby sister.
Okay. I'm going to have to test your tint. I mean, I'd rather do that than have to take it further than that. So, can you just roll it up a little?
Yes, sir. Let me call my daddy.
Once everyone gets overhead, we'll go through this breaking up fence.
Okay. What are you calling him for?
Property.
Instead of allowing the officer to do his job, the correctional officer chose to engage in a debate. To make things even worse, she called her dad.
Daddy, I done got pulled over. And here's all the way black. Daddy, I just got pulled over. This officer literally waited. He literally went in a neighborhood to pull, like he went in a neighborhood.
There's nothing against I can't do that. That's fine. Please.
Now he's talking about my team, but I told him I don't want him to test my team. Just write the ticket.
Sir, if she doesn't let me test it, she'll go to jail. This is ridiculous.
He said if I don't let him test my tent, then I'm going to jail. Yeah. But this man is literally targeting me. He literally purposely drove through a neighborhood. That's what I thought. I know you can't go to jail for.
Right now, she's resisting this investigation. So if she can't roll the window up,
you can't.
Sir,
I don't have to cooperate. Daddy, can
Excuse
you please
me?
come here?
Really not trying to do this today?
Yes, sir.
Ask him is that an order? Yes, it's an order. It's a lawful order for you to roll your window up a little bit so I can test it. I'm not trying to do this.
But what if she don't want to let you test it?
Then
You can't take her to jail,
Then
correct?
she'll be resisting the whole investigation.
not resentment. That's not resentment.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because you're not allowing me to do my job.
Okay, listen, she don't have to help you do your job.
Yes, she does.
She don't have to help you investigate. Okay, take her to jail. I'm gonna just do y'all. Do your job then.
I'll let you know where
you
it's at.
don't have to cooperate.
Can you just write me the ticket, sir, and we can do it like that?
I need to know where it's at.
You can't write you a ticket if you can't text.
Exactly. So now you're making my job impossible. That's the definition of resistance.
It's surprising that Miss Washington and her father claimed to understand the law while making their own interpretations. Officer Koch chose to patiently wait for a supervisor, even though he was in the right.
So we'll just wait on the supervisor to get here.
Yes, sir.
Are y'all needing a dog for that, or y'all good?
Oh, they can get the dog.
That's not with mine. That's not with this stop.
Trespassing right
It's
now.
fine.
We're checking the property.
Nah, they worry about it.
Well, who's your dad?
It's fine. It doesn't matter who he is.
Exactly, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Just like
Governor or whatever. So your dad coming it's not going to stop me from doing my job.
yes, sir. It's not. That's understood.
The power game don't work with us.
Yes, sir. Understood.
We take an oath to do our job no matter what.
It's darker than mine.
Okay, well, I'm on this stop right
We
now.
know.
Okay?
We know.
Not trying to be
We know.
at this point.
Because y'all swear I'm a DY. I swear to God, every day I get followed every single day because of this car. Every single day. Like last night I got followed by two.
I was just stopping you because of the tent.
It's always something every single day. I wasn't speeding last time. I just got stopped yesterday. I didn't even get stopped. They followed me and then they see my uniform and backed off twice in the same night. So
I couldn't see your uniform because your tent is so dark.
it's okay.
Even if I did
You
see
never
it.
seen these windows up, sir.
Yes, I did.
Okay, the windows was literally down. We were sitting right there looking on our on our phone. Like
Your window is up, sir.
The correctional officer tried to play the victim, saying she was being stopped because of her car. It's confusing why she didn't just let the officer carry on with the investigation instead of wasting everyone's time.
Ma'am, also your rear is illegal, I can tell you.
And
So
now
it's
he's
not
saying
just,
my rear. What's illegal now?
the rear is too dark as well.
Now it's just the rear that's
No, this is too, and I'm about to show you when you should let me do my job. It doesn't have to be like this.
He said now the back window's too dark and all this. If he wanted,
If it is, I'll either write her a ticket or give her a warning. Usually I lean towards warnings, but right now she's not letting me do my job at all. So,
but I'm gonna get pulled because I'm in a Charger though.
No,
I always get pulled
that's not
over
what it
them.
is.
I'm in a Charger. They think I'm a D-boy. This every day. This every
But
day.
he says it's really because of the windows. You think that he pulled you over because it was you?
It's okay, and I honestly don't.
I couldn't see who was in the car. Look how dark the windows are.
My window was never up, sir. You keep saying that.
For all I knew, you're 80-year-old grandma. I have no idea.
My windows was never up.
I was surprised, but I figured you would let me go ahead and get you out of here.
Soon after, the supervisor arrived at the scene and attempted to handle the situation calmly, but the woman's sense of entitlement didn't seem to decrease.
I see you're a correctional officer. If you get arrested, I'm pretty sure you won't be anymore. So here's the thing. For window tent, you have to roll the window up. It's a lawful command. If you fail to bail off command, you'll be arrested.
Being an officer, then I need to pull my window up.
Well, no, as a citizen, you need to do that. I'm just saying you have a significantly more powerful consequence of getting arrested. I understand. Most people don't.
That's why I called him out here, because I know that that's
Why would they tint windows too dark if they know you? Why would they sell you the car and they know the windows you could get arrested?
It's not getting arrested for the tent. It's getting arrested for resistance. She's not complying.
Well, don't I have a right also, right? I have a right to not permanent myself, right? Yes or no?
Not what?
I plead the fifth. I don't want to get my tents tested.
That's
right?
not an option. By driving, you forfeit certain rights. I.e., you can't say, when we pull you over for a traffic violation, let's say you're speeding. You can't say, I'm not giving you a driver's license. Because once you drive, you basically have implied consent that I agree to the rules.
But he got the driver's license. She didn't say nothing about the driver's license.
That's not even the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's a traffic violation.
Well, this is what happens when you haven't studied the law and rely on a few YouTube videos for your understanding. The officer had every right to check the window, and Washington should feel fortunate that she hadn't been pulled out of the car yet.
The tent's a ticket.
at the worst.
Yeah, you don't want a ticket.
You don't get arrested for that.
But you already...
However, failure to obey a lawful command is a chargeable offense in the state of Florida.
Yeah, he's going to give you a warning, so just let him test it.
No, we're not doing a warning now.
Oh, what are you doing?
Now, if it is a violation, then it's a ticket. But if it's not a violation, then it's...
But she is running out of chances, because we cannot sit here all day and wait for her to...
With the ticket, you can...
You can go to court. Yes, absolutely.
But Tina, let him go ahead and test it. So you'll know what you're dealing with.
You can always fight it, you know?
Yep.
But you probably have to get a lawyer.
Ma'am, I've explained the situation to you quite clearly. I've explained that this is a lawful command. I explained that failing to be a lawful command will lead to your arrest. So, one more time, are you going to roll the window up so you can test it, or are you going to get arrested?
Going to lead to my arrest.
Yes, I am.
Tina, who are you talking to? I'm her grandmother.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, who are you talking to? Who are you asking?
Ma'am, I will give you 30 seconds to make her to either get arrested or make a decision.
Even though she knew her career could be at risk if she was arrested, Washington continued to frustrate the officers until their patience ran out.
No, watch out.
20 seconds.
Roll your window up and let them do their job.
Listen, for resisting, listen.
It's not a point.
Don't do all. Listen, don't ruin your career over a window scent. Please don't do that. Listen,
5 seconds.
Okay, go get it. Go get it.
Go get what?
Go get it.
He has it right here, bro. You want
All right. You have to roll the window up, ma'am.
Here's the meter. If you roll it up, I want to test it.
All right.
Roll it up to here. I want to test it if you roll it up.
All right, no, this is.
I'm going to roll it up.
Roll it up, Brian. Roll it up.
Okay.
Last chance. Roll it up. Roll it up or go to jail. Take her to jail. All right, we're done with this. You're under arrest. You're under arrest, ma'am.
We've been begging her.
Again, had she rolled the window up, this would have... How win? Win.
I was trying to talk.
The officers remained courteous throughout the encounter. They gave her plenty of time and chances to correct her mistake, but it seemed like she was eager to push their limits.
Do you have anything on you?
No, I don't.
Makes no sense. I agree with you. I agree that this makes no sense at this point. But you push it this far instead of just rolling the window down.
So here's the thing. I've been standing out here for the past 3 minutes. Explaining to her, look, you have to roll the window up to test for the tint. That's, once you start driving a car, there are certain things you agree to by driving the car. That's one of them.
I have nothing.
We have to check. Is that your boyfriend or something?
Washington received a citation for the window tint violation and was charged with resisting arrest without violence. Shortly after, she was removed from her position as a correctional officer and would likely regret her decisions from that day for a long time. On January 8, 2024, Ohio police officers responded to a concerning call from a mother who said her child was unresponsive. When they arrived, the mother was nowhere to be found, but what they discovered inside left them shocked.
Which one is it? Left? Isn't that the older lady? They always come out here and check. All right, let's go in. Fairborn Police.
Fairborn Police Department.
I'll go. Oh, she's still breathing. She's still breathing. Let's go. Let's go.
The officers were stunned by the terrible condition of the house and the child's health. Fortunately, the child was still breathing, so they quickly called for EMS.
She's still breathing. Get a light.
Oh yeah, wow.
Let me get out of the way.
It didn't look like it.
Cow.
I'd say just pick up and look good.
Yeah. $295.
All right. Excuse me.
Call code enforcement. Have them respond, please. Who lives here? We haven't even got that far. Let's get pictures started. I'm gonna call Johnny.
As the officers went outside, they found the caller and the child's mother, Rabia Mubba Lake, because they had a lot of questions for her.
Right now we're trying to figure out a whole bunch of things, right? A whole bunch of details.
You mind if I sit? My back is killing me.
What do you want?
Just sit down.
You can have a seat in the back of the... Yeah, you can have a seat in the back of my car. So
Can I get my stuff to him then, please?
I'll take care of that. Let's walk in the front of my car, all right? Okay, just right here is good. If you want to face my car, put your hands out to your sides. Nothing on your pockets at all. No pockets. You have just underwear underneath your sweats.
Not underwear.
Just your sweats. Okay, perfect.
322.
Go ahead and put your palms together behind your back.
322.
Tell me how to say your name.
Robbie, my name is Ryan Whitaker. I'm a detective, and I am the detective that's going to be handling this case.
You can call me more?
I'm sorry?
You can call me more?
I can't. It's going to be a little bit now. You're going to be taken to the Fairborn Police Department. There's some administrative things that we have to do there. Take a picture and some fingerprints, but I'm going to be down to you soon, okay? All right. We'll work through it. So I can't give you an answer like that only because I don't know. But
Mubba Lake was quickly arrested and placed in the back of the police cruiser. Shockingly, the entitled mother showed no remorse for her actions.
Right there needs to go to my kid's dad.
Okay.
The one that was over here earlier.
Just hang out right there, man. I'll be right with you. Hey, just give me a second. All right.
Is there any way you could cuff me in the front? I have spinal problems and this really hurts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Just can you turn? Can you turn?
It just hurts.
Let's see here.
Do you know anything about her condition? If she's okay?
I do not. Right now, you're being arrested for endangering at a felony level. Okay.
Felony level?
Yes. We are still we're doing our thing that we have to do. Okay. As Detective Whitaker mentioned, he will be in to speak with you. Right now, we're going to go to our jail in Fairborn and process on those charges, and then go from there.
Mubba Lake faced charges of felony child abuse. She was indicted and received a sentence of 7 to 10 years in prison. South Florida Corrections Officer Lester Brown is facing felony charges after allegedly assaulting a handcuffed inmate, Jose Garcia Alvarado, by pushing him headfirst into a concrete wall during booking at the Homestead Police Department. Surveillance footage shows Alvarado being escorted calmly before Brown shoves him, causing a head injury that required hospital care.
Today, we are charging Homestead Police Officer Lester Brown with felony battery, which is a third-degree felony, and official misconduct, which is also a third-degree felony.
Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle stated that Brown falsely claimed Alvarado was combative, which the video evidence contradicts. Brown also faces a charge of official misconduct for allegedly lying about the incident.
It's very surprising to hear, and, very important. Yeah, it's tough to see that, from 1 second to the next, you know what I mean? Your whole life changes.
Homestead's police chief condemned the behavior, saying it won't be tolerated.
We're not going to tolerate this kind of behavior from our police officers.
Brown, who has since posted a $10,000 bond, is suspended without pay. On May 23, 2022, the Cleveland Police Department got several calls about a man walking outside. Officers swiftly surrounded the area, confronting the man with their weapons drawn, and the situation tense.
He can't walk down the street carrying a gun. How are they doing? Okay. So you guys better go down there? Yeah. All right. Sir, stop. I'm Sergeant Henderson with the Cleveland Police Department. Sir, stop. You can't walk down the street with the gun in your hand, sir. I'm sorry. Stop, sir. I'm Sergeant Henderson with the Cleveland Police Department. Stop.
You can not within your hand like that, sir. No, sir. Stop. Put the gun down. You can put the gun in the holster. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. Sir, put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. You put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. You can't put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
The man walking along the road was eventually recognized as Anthony Tolberg, a black activist.
You can't walk down the street with the gun in your hand. Put the gun down. You can have a holster. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. No. We'll talk to you once you put the gun down. It's an open carry. It's fine. You cannot have the gun in your hand. You cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. We're having that. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down.
The sergeant and all the other officers involved were completely in the wrong. Ohio is an open carry state, which means it's legal to carry a firearm as long as it isn't concealed. Mr. Tolberg was simply exercising his constitutional rights when the officers chose to take shocking action.
Put the sir, I'm sorry, put the down. Put the down. We can talk once you put the down. You gotta put it down. Baby, not your responsibility. Sir, we're trying to help you. Listen. Put it down. You're not gonna go a step further. Put it down. It don't matter. Put it down. You can't walk down the street with your hand. You cannot. I'm not gonna allow you to do it. You do, but not in your hand like that. No. Open carry. The gun is fine. The gun is not.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are. Yes, because you can't carry that. You cannot carry like that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm not reciting nothing. Put the down.
What code?
Put it down.
What code?
Put it down. Put it down.
Penal code.
Put it down, sir. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Put it down. Put it down.
Several officers focused on Tolberg, seeing him as a threat. Moments later, they tackled him and took him into custody.
That's not your responsibility, sir. Not your responsibility, sir. Put it down. Yeah, I know, right?
All this energy y'all got towards one man. We got all these
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
We got all these shooters out here. Killing kids.
Put it down. Drop the. What is that? Secure the other firearm for him. Secure the other firearm. Give me his arm. We got it.
This is my duty. This is my duty. This is my duty. This is my community.
Right.
I ain't seen the police. I ain't seen y'all out here. Yes, I can. I have the right to bear arms. Yes, sir.
Not like that, you don't.
Come on, man.
Not like that, you don't.
It was just a shotgun in the force.
Not like that, you don't.
Yep.
The holster is fine, and your hand down the street is not.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know what law you're following, but that ain't it.
Okay.
You got anything in the bag?
No. Flyers. I would have loved to see y'all pull up when that happened up the street like this.
For what?
I would have loved to see y'all pull up when that shooting happened like this up the street. Yeah, I would have. Y'all should have been there. That was hours ago.
Surprisingly, none of the officers understood the law, so they made the activist sit in the back of the police cruiser despite him doing nothing wrong. It's shocking that these experienced cops are unaware of the Second Amendment.
So I don't.
Okay.
Nope, I don't.
Let's put him in the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying
to investigate this. Yeah, and I got the right to protect my community as well. No. And guess what? This is my phone. So you
man, you be telling God. It's up to you whether you break it or not. You can't walk down the street with no gun in your hand like that.
Hey, a baby got last night.
Not my fault.
I ain't got to be a veteran.
Not my fault.
Law enforcement officer. You talking about black man?
Right.
I hate that bull. Y'all so cowardly, man. Coward.
CCW arrest. Whose car is this?
Yours.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Happy birthday.
Good job.
Because he can't.
Outstanding.
No, who's the primary though? Seriously.
I think 4 and I'm 20.
Okay. It's going to. He's in the back of my car.
We got
Run the. It's going to be
terminal.
improper handling of.
Okay.
He can't walk down the street with a in his hand.
Copy. All right.
The holster is one thing.
Okay.
Walking down the street with a in his hand, he can't do that.
Got it.
Good job, man. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be hand on the trigger. So right now, you're gonna be under for improper handling of the phone and inducing panic. Yes, you have a right to carry your gun, but not in your hand like that down the street. That's the improper handling. The holster was fine, like I was trying to tell you. But walking down
y'all are
in your hand.
it's really disheartening. You feel me?
What's your name, sir?
Antoine Tober. You
know people have a right to carry. People don't call the police, but people
understood.
put a gun on
Understood.
fire.
Yeah, those chucked up charges ain't not gonna stick. So that's fine. But understand, I do armed community patrols on a weekly basis in the city of Cleveland.
If you're walking down the street with a
I do that all the time.
Police patrol in your hand, and people call the police, and we see you like we did today, you will be arrested.
Okay. Listen, I've been doing this for 6 years, sir.
Okay.
And have not been arrested by the police. Carrying the same two.
Okay.
I have not had an issue with police trying to arrest or detain me. And these are trumped up charges. So I'm okay. I'm ready.
It's Mr. Tolbert. He under arrest though, Councilman.
Even the activist wasn't worried. He knew he was being held on false charges that wouldn't hold up in court. However, his concerned parents, who arrived at the scene shortly after, didn't share that sense of calm.
Hello, how you doing?
Okay,
I'm Sergeant Henderson with the Cleveland Police Department.
I'm Pastor Anthony Thomas, and this is my wife.
Hello.
Fahim, this is our son.
So he gave us the name of that?
Antoine Tober.
Okay.
That's his name.
Okay. I mean, you just said something different. I just went over.
That's his name.
That's fine. So we're talking about the same person.
Yeah.
Did they tell you what happened down here today?
No, I want to know. You could tell us.
Okay. So we got a call for a man that got a black Mercedes in the plaza, and he said he's carrying it with a gun on the side and a green holster.
What is he going to jail for?
He's going to jail for inducing panic and improper handling of.
Inducing panic? Who was he induced to panic to?
The community.
And we do this all the time.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you, sir.
But you said inducing panic. How was he inducing panic?
Because we got calls about him walking down the street in his hand.
That's done happened before, though.
Not with me. I can't speak what you've done before. I'm only talking about today.
Okay, so I understand there's a big crisis going on right now with the other guy. We are community activists.
I agree.
This is
and I was going to let the councilman talk to him before he goes as well.
I'm going to
the county jail because I talked to you guys
downtown.
Yes, but once more people start showing up, I know you guys are a community, but you guys are the ones that I'm more concerned about because if people show up. Some stuff like this car.
You're gonna have a lot of people show up,
but this car is
I don't know
it's not a police vehicle. And they're parked the wrong way.
Mr. Tolberg's parents were also community activists and were clearly upset with the officer's actions.
Him having the actual possession of the gun in his hand, he creates a substantial risk to anybody who don't even know him. Y'all know him. Y'all feel safe with him. What about the people who were calling? Hey, it's a dude getting out the car. What about those people in the community? They don't matter?
They matter. They matter.
I guess my question. Go ahead.
For the most part, I think what we're saying is that we could have squashed this.
I'm good. Putting your finger on the trigger is a very, very minor thing. The physical control of the
having it.
But I appreciate you guys coming out. I wish.
Let's get your card.
Yep, I got all that for you. So I do have to my work card in the car with the report number. It's 2 different cards, so I do have to write down the report number on here. I didn't say
that's probably the only thing. You just didn't know him because most of the officers in this city, they know us. New Era Cleveland, most of them they know us because we're in every area. Anytime something happens with our people.
This is the other card where I have to actually write down the number on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, because we had a lot going on out here today, the car that took him to jail and arrested him is a 4th district car, but I don't know those officers' name, but I'm going to write down that car number on this card. So, but their names will be on the report though. Because I don't work with those officers every day. Is that all right?
That's fine.
The officers didn't relent and took Tolberg to the police station, where he was charged with carrying a concealed weapon. However, as expected, the charge was dropped and the activist filed a lawsuit against the police and the city. He was awarded $85,000 in compensation, which could have been avoided if it weren't for these incompetent officers. When the officers got to the scene, they started talking to one of the drivers, who turned out to be DeKalb police officer James M. Correctional, even though he was off duty.
Coming southbound, she's coming northbound, inside lanes both times. I don't know where we cross.
Okay, you're going south, she's going north.
She's going north, inside lanes on both equal lanes of traffic.
Okay. Good talk to over here. Where are you coming from?
Friend's house.
Okay. Alright, how you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Anything in the car? Do you got a weapon there or anything?
No, off duty.
Okay.
I got not carrying.
Okay.
Service weapons in my holster at home.
Okay. Alright, stay here, okay? Alright, man, I'm looking for his honesty, okay? I know you're in a tough predicament right now. Anything like that, okay? I'm looking for his honesty and compliance, and that's all I'm asking for, okay? When's the last time you drank tonight?
A little bit earlier.
Okay, how long ago was that?
A couple hours, about 2.
2 hours ago? Okay, what were you drinking?
I had about a beer.
Okay. Have you ate it all today?
Yes, I have. Sandwich, ham sandwich.
When was the last time you ate?
About 2.5 hours ago. They had food over there, and they had food, which was also as well a chicken sandwich, as well as chicken dumplings.
How much did you sleep today?
Roughly today, about 6 hours.
Okay. Where exactly were you calling from?
Roughly around Greenwood Acres.
When asked if he had been drinking, the off-duty officer James said it had been a while since his last drink. Despite this, the responding officer decided to give him several field sobriety tests to check his condition.
Listen, I can tell you've been drinking. I'm just being honest with you. I don't mean you go way back, but we're here right now, okay? You got that? Okay. All right, listen. How much of an influence do you feel like now?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yes.
Okay. You still feel like there's alcohol in your system?
No. 100%.
No? Okay. All right, James. We have to do a couple things here, right? Okay. All right. Can I check you out?
Go ahead.
Okay. Stand with me. Are you still feeling good?
100%.
All right, do you have any eye problems, abnormalities?
Other than the knee surgery, ACL reconstruction, 2016.
Okay.
Right knee.
Okay. How can you walk right now?
I can perform the test.
Okay. All right. So anything else in your general health besides the knee surgery, 2016? No. Okay. Do you have any contacts in right now?
No.
Can we turn these lights on?
Yeah, we can. Okay. Put your feet together, hands at your sides, okay? Blink 3 times. Take a break. Still feeling good?
Feeling fine.
All right, man. No other just physical problems besides that knee?
Besides the right knee.
Okay. All right, imaginary line right here. Okay. All right, what I want you to do, place your left foot on the line.
His clumsy and unsteady movements revealed the truth as Correctional tried to do the field sobriety tests. Even though he claimed it had been a long time since his last drink, his actions showed otherwise.
Okay. Maintain this position until I've completed the instructions. Do not start to walk until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Understood.
Do you understand?
Understood.
Okay. Can you get back in that starting position, please? Do you feel more comfortable with this on the sidewalk, James?
I do.
Okay, let's go on the sidewalk then.
Just feel all with the cracks.
I get you. I'm giving you a fair shot, okay? Let's go back here. We're away from any cracks. You got that thing? Or James, go back here. It's right here. All right, get back in that starting position. Right foot, head of left foot, okay? Arms at your sides.
Not Dan?
Not yet. Just hang out there. Okay. Go ahead and begin.
1,000 pace?
Just as I instructed you, okay?
2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 16, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028.
Corralejo was then asked to give a breath sample by the police. What's particularly interesting about this whole incident is how poorly the officer used the body camera. The camera was oddly pointed away during the breathalyzer and straight line tests, making it hard to see Corralejo's eyes during the test.
James, listen, man, we still have some stuff to work through after this, but are you going to provide a breath sample right now?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay. Go to border.
Order that. And then, -1.
Right, you say you don't got a gun on you right now or anything?
No, I got nothing.
Okay, go check real quick. Okay. Alright. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do, man, okay? You understand me?
After the breathalyzer test, the police decided to arrest Corralejo. He was taken to the hospital for further processing after being placed in the back of the squad car. To look into the situation more, the officer took a blood sample from Corralejo to accurately check his blood alcohol content and continue the investigation.
That's gonna be James. That's gonna be on you, man.
If you want to find the best spot to have it,
Can I be on top? I'm not going to be.
I gotta do everything like normal games.
Okay. All right. Procedure is procedure. Go ahead and say the first part. I'm not going to. I will submit the chemical breath testing.
Alright, subsequent to an arrest for driving while under the influence of alcohol or other drugs or intoxicating compounds or any combination thereof, DUI, and Community Protection Act, and you for a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 6 months, or if you're not a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 1 year. Do you have a CDL, James? No.
Or school bus driver. Just do what you gotta do. If you guys got something to say that's not gonna go against policy, just let it out now. Hey, I know you do.
You got nothing to say, James?
I'll be in the back lot.
Not missing anything.
I don't think so.
The analysis of Corralejo's blood samples showed a blood alcohol content of 0.54%, nearly double the legal limit of 0.08%. This result confirmed that he was far over the legal limit for drunkenness. He was later taken to the police department.
That's what's kind of this.
Graciela Vez Contreras, a cherished mother, grandmother, and wife, died in a tragic accident, all because the law enforcement officer, whose job is to enforce the law, chose to be the one who broke it.
Okay, so right now, so D1 or DUI 82, they had DUI for the injuries, okay, and then 2 other traffic citations.
How are the injuries?
There'd be still in medical care, okay.
Nothing life-threatening.
It's a serious medical injury. That's all I'm gonna say, okay. All right, so this is detainable, okay. So I'm being straight up. You're gonna be in there till Monday, okay. Listen, you're not a bad guy, okay. No one in here thinks you're a bad guy, okay. I'll call the jail, let them know who you are, and what's going on, okay? But that's where we're at, okay? Anything else, man? Yeah. Come on. I know, man. Listen, like I said, I'm treating like everybody else. Everybody else, okay?
I don't want to be treated any different.
So, like I'm saying, it's this how the statute reads: permanent bodily injury, great bodily harm. Okay, this how the statute reads.
Corralejo faced serious charges, including aggravated DUI and reckless driving, both of which are Class 3 felonies. If found guilty, he could face a long prison sentence of up to 14 years, highlighting the serious consequences of his actions that led to the tragic loss of life. Next, watch how a routine traffic stop quickly becomes a nightmare as the cop's true character comes to light.
You gotta do what you gotta do. We got calls on it.
Somebody pulled it on you driving erratic.
Erratic driver.
Headed home?
The driver of the car was Lower Township Lieutenant John Chu. Instead of treating him like any other citizen, the officer quickly called his supervisor to talk about the situation.
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. My mic's live, so you know, at this point. I mean, my camera. We had an erratic driver call. Lieutenant Chu. We got him on a 38 Honeysuckle on Idell. I'm in charge right now. I just wanted to call and let you know. I'm not saying that yet. I haven't went up to the. Nucius went up to the car. I kind of stayed back. I was behind him. I was behind you. Did you get any? Yes. We gotta do what we gotta do. We're gonna have to lock him up if he's 450. You told him to just hang tight. You didn't observe any alcohol in the thing or anything. I know you probably don't. It's a high truck. Is there an odor yet or anything?
John Chu was a 23-year veteran of the police force, and both officers were confused by the situation. Meanwhile, John looked clearly intoxicated, and things were about to get even worse.
Yeah, we're not going to mute our cameras at all or anything. Okay. Absolutely. Yep. All right, see ya. We're going to have to pull him out. We can't mute our cameras. We can't do anything. Let's hope. Hopefully he's all right. Safe to drive. Edward's just coming in. Let's see. So we had the erratic driver call on you. I guess Nucius had some observation. We have to handle this like anything else. He's going to ask you to step out. We already talked to Lieutenant Brioli. All right? He's gonna make sure you're safe to operate the vehicle.
I drive half a mile.
I understand, but everything's recorded now, sir. You know that. We got to handle it how we have to handle it.
At this point, we understood the importance of body cameras, as things could have turned out very differently without them. Soon after, the lieutenant was made to get out of his vehicle.
Can you step out, sir? He's just going to talk to you. You know how it is. He's going to ask you some questions, make sure you're all right.
I'm fine.
Do me a favor, can you just take your hat off for me, please, sir? Can you just take your hat off? Feet together, hands down your side.
LT, let's get him off this. We don't want to do it in the middle of the road here. Let's get him off this side. I'm going to kill my lights too, all right? Just put the back on. Right, LT, let's get you out of the middle of the road. We don't want you in the middle of the road here. Let's go off to the side.
Okay, just go check your eyes real quick. Hands on your side, feet together. You see, dip my finger? I want you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Just your eyes. Don't move your head for me, all right?
The other officer then began to give the lieutenant some field sobriety tests, and after just one test, it was clear that things weren't going well for him.
Can you hear that?
Is it urgent?
Actually, did anybody attempt to call?
now wish to complete the test, sir? You got to get your hand off the truck, sir. All right, I'll give it to you again. Hands together, feet down at your side. You're going to raise either leg of your choice, approximately. You're going to keep your foot parallel to the ground. And you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003. While you're counting, I want you to look down to your toe, keep both knees locked out. You understand?
You know what?
Hold on, so, LT. You don't want to complete the test?
No, I don't.
Okay. You want to give it? You don't want to complete the test, sir?
No.
All right. Sir, you know we don't want to be put in this position.
You know what, John? I get it.
You don't have your weapon on you or anything. You don't have any firearms.
No.
Stuff I gotta ask, sir. Or LT.
Shit, no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
The officers felt embarrassed to be doing the right thing. For anyone else, this would have been a simple arrest. However, the lieutenant believed he was too entitled to be held responsible for his actions.
Personal, our safety and yours, you know what we have to do. I just want to check to make sure you don't have anything on you, all right?
You know what, John? Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
All right, can you walk back to this car with us, please?
No, you know what?
What's her?
I would love to know who called.
You can find that out. You know that. You can find out. I don't know who called. I do not know, but you know you'll be able to find that out. We did not know we were looking for this truck, sir. You came out as an erratic driver. So with all respect, can we get you back there so we can get you off the street, get away from this?
I'm not going back to that PD.
I'll tell you at this point, our hands are tied. I mean, I hope you understand.
I totally get it. Let me ask you this. Can I have 20 minutes?
Sir, you know we cannot do that. Everything is, sir, everything's on camera.
I get it. I totally get it.
See, people are starting to drive by it. LT, let's get you out of here, okay? Can you come with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go in the back of Mike's car. We'll get you out of here. Make sure you're safe. What's up? I can't let you get in the car. You know that.
Well, then you drive it.
Well, if you have someone on scene, we can get it. I see Mr. Eccles here. We can try to get him to
drive my truck home, please.
His keys are in it. We'll handle that. LT, we'll handle that. All right. Do the front and search him. Okay.
Hey, what can I do, man?
Not much any of us can do, unfortunately. We can't do that, Mike. Yeah, just do me a favor and hang tight, all right? LT, you know you can't do that, sir. We can't have you in the front seat.
I can't have you in the front seat.
We're not going to cuff you in the back, okay? We're going to do it in the front, all right?
Are you serious?
Sir, you understand this. You would hate to be in our position too. John, please, John. Please, John. John, please. We'll get you the help you need. Let's just, come on. You know we don't want to do this to you. All right, well, we gotta get you. We gotta get this process up. People are starting to come. We're all gonna get. You know what? Other people
John,
responding out
tell
here.
me you,
Sir, I would like you.
Just
this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get you behind this door so no one sees. Mike's gonna put the cuffs on you in the back.
No, there's no cuffs.
Yeah, what it's do. We have policies and procedures. Let me call the LT. You can shut the door for now. Oh man.
The officers initially thought they didn't need to cuff him, but his supervisor quickly told him to follow all the protocols. Once again, John was not happy about this.
We got cuff in the front. We can do it in the front, but we gotta do it. LT. We just talked to Lieutenant Perot. We have to in the front. We'll do it right here. Don't have to do it behind your back. Okay? Please cooperate with us.
John, come on.
John, we don't want this to turn into anything more. You know that. We don't want it, but we cannot lose our jobs. You understand, sir? You're my first sergeant. Thank you.
John resisted at first, but eventually relented after the officer's repeated requests. The officer then proceeded to search his car for any alcohol or drugs.
You come over here, Rob. Not much. There's nothing we could do. We would have. He's my first sergeant. I have to get it towed. I have to tow it.
The officer repeatedly noted that John was his first sergeant, making it clear that he made the arrest with a heavy heart. They soon took him to the police station, where he was tested for alcohol, and his blood alcohol level was found to be 0.36%, 4 times the legal limit. He was charged with driving under the influence and pleaded guilty, which resulted in $689 in fines and a revoked license for 7 months. On July 2nd, 2024, Rookie Officer Matthew Ames contacted dispatch to report a break-in at his home. However, when the officers arrived, they spotted several inconsistencies in his story, and that's when the drama began to unfold.
Well, yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was going to go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was going to come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations.
Matthew had been sent home earlier to shave according to departmental policies. He used his electric razor and left the house, but accidentally left his keys and body camera inside. In a rush, he kicked open the door to get back in. To cover up his mistake, he falsely reported a break-in to the police.
So I want you to know that first of all, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
yes,
was at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir. If this will load. I have my chemicals right here. Dispatch right there. 6:21, I was at Walmart.
Okay.
6:42 was when I got back here. 6:46-ish was when I called dispatch.
The timeline of events and his story didn't add up to the veteran detective, who was convinced that the young officer was lying. Additionally, he had obtained CCTV footage from Walmart that showed Matthew leaving the store with a bag in hand.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With a bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With the tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that, spend more money.
Okay. So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we got to help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish, okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me, okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud.
The detective provided more convincing evidence and urged Officer Matthew to be honest. To everyone's surprise, the disheartened rookie officer confessed to his mistake and admitted to making a false report.
I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you kick it?
Did get locked.
You got locked out? And couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
It was all that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right. Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay?
It might be one of the most foolish ways a police officer could ruin his career. However, an officer like Matthew didn't belong in the force, and the senior detective instructed him to turn in his police equipment. This whole situation was completely unnecessary. Matthew jeopardized his career just to save a few dollars on a door repair, which was strange. The detective didn't overlook this minor mistake for a reason. If he was lying about this, who knows what else he could be dishonest about during an arrest.
Keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime, all right? I think maybe, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now, I couldn't barely at a level of maturity where I was, okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this, but these things happen. You're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call, and this could be an important life lesson to you, okay? But at the same time, now that with our department anyway, your credibility, not so good, okay? I'm just being straight with you. So I want you to keep that in mind in the future, regardless of what you get into, but if it's law enforcement, you got to be 100% right from the very get-go. Okay? Did you buy that belt? Randolph gave it to you.
Despite the officer's foolishness, the detective stayed calm and composed. He reminded him that this wasn't the end of the world, and that everyone makes mistakes at 21. It was a moment for learning about accountability and personal growth.
You want to keep that belt, or you want to just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt. Yeah, because you said you didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay, no problem. Oh, wait, hold it. Huh? other department issue stuff that you can think of?
No, sir. Everything was in the box or on me.
Okay. Okay. I haven't made a misdemeanor arrest and who knows what. So we'll figure that out when we get over there. Okay. But like I said, I'm gonna go as easy on you as I possibly can. Okay. And we'll get it figured out. They got somebody on the way?
He hasn't answered me yet. I tried calling him.
633 Riddles.
Ultimately, the officer arrested Matthew and escorted him to the police cruiser. Although it was just a misdemeanor, it was undoubtedly a moment of shame for the young officer.
Is there any way to secure this right now, or?
That's why I was looking for the keys.
For the keys? Did you notice that there was keys hanging on his vest?
I didn't notice. I'll go check them.
You can take your phone with you, bud. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay.
All I need is the phone on this side and the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Phone, wallet, and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, you didn't put it in your car, right?
I don't think so, no.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back behind the TV.
What do you say?
14. That's on 14.
Matthew was charged with making a false report and was subsequently removed from the Ruidoso Police Department. He learned that he shouldn't have been messing with his superior. On August 17th, 2022, at the Clackamas County Fair in Oregon, State Representative James He was accused of disorderly conduct and interfering with an officer after a woman called the police on him for not putting out his cigarette. However, the officers had no idea what they were about to face.
So my name is Deputy Sanders, Deputy Davis. So it sounds like we know you're smoking. There's no smoking allowed.
Yeah.
Sounds like you were asked several times to put the cigarette out. You refused to put it out. Then they asked you to leave. You refused to leave.
Oh, no.
That's not what happened?
I was not asked to leave.
So all the fair employees that are talking to us.
It depends on which fair employee. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Security dispatch to medical. Okay. Are you James?
Yes.
Okay. So you're running for office, right, man?
Yeah.
You don't want this noise.
No, I don't have noise.
No, but security dispatch to medical. You hear me out? If you're running for political office, probably not the look you want to get going down here.
Yeah.
Several calls from employees telling us that you refuse to put out a cigarette and refuse to leave. That's not cool.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get told to leave.
Well, I think you did. Do you have ID on you by chance, man?
Yeah.
Can I see
did.
that?
No.
Okay.
No, I can't show you my ID.
You can't show me?
I'm sure I could, but
okay.
I will leave. I will leave.
So here's the point.
So
that opportunity is passed. You're going to be excluded from the fairgrounds. At which point, I am now telling you I need to see your ID.
Oh, well, I will. I'm
not asking. Leave. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Listen, hey.
No.
Listen, James.
No.
James.
Hey.
Listen. Catch your breath. Listen to me. James, right here. James, stop.
From the first interaction, it was clear that he was very intoxicated, but more importantly, he was extremely uncooperative, refusing to follow basic instructions after breaking the fair rules.
What's going to happen here is you're going to have to leave, but you're not free to leave now. You're being detained, and I need to see your ID. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Is that clear? I want to treat you with respect. I'm just asking it for in return.
So I need to see your ID. Are you refusing to comply?
Am I free to leave?
No, you're being detained. Focus on me. James, stop. Don't reach. Okay. Can I get your ID?
Oh, well, yeah, I can give you my ID.
Okay, that's all I was asking for, man. Listen, I know you're a political candidate. Let's not have people see this. I'm telling you, listen, I'm not asking, I'm telling you I need your ID. So I suggest you start doing as we're telling you to so we can resolve this and get you on your way. I need to see your ID right now.
He's intoxication became more evident by the moment as he contradicted his earlier statements and struggled to understand that he was in trouble.
You're not under arrest. I'm going to pat you down for weapons. Go ahead and put your hands on your back.
I have.
Okay. Where's the mat, man?
On my right.
Okay.
Yep.
We're going to get rid of this right now, just so it's not a problem, okay?
Yeah, good.
Well, we're going to set it so it's not in play.
Oh, yeah.
We're just going to do this, man, just because we don't know what's going on, okay?
Well,
Yeah, so it sounds like the fair's asked you several times. Me and my partner asked you several times.
Well, no.
Instructions don't... No.
I told you I'm ready to leave. Yeah.
Relax. Box your arms. Do you want to face right here for me? Separate your... Do you have your permission just have to step out of your pocket so I can get your ID?
No, you can't reach in my pocket.
Okay. Give your hand.
You
can. Okay.
Are they closed?
So at this point, do you understand what's happening, man?
Yeah, you're detaining me for smoking cigarettes.
So that's a county policy for the fair is smoking cigarettes.
I know.
But listen,
but I wasn't smoking. Yeah,
is it my turn to talk or your turn to talk? If you want to talk, I'll listen.
No, we're not here taking turns with you with my hands behind my back.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems like your zipper's broken on this, so I can't get in there.
Well, yeah. Okay. We'll just
stop.
My pocket, devil.
When he stopped pretending to be clueless, he repeatedly undermined the officers and the reason for his detainment, insulting them and trying to provoke a reaction.
Grabbing my too much as it is, but I can.
So, let me ask you what your long-term plan was.
Well, my long-term plan.
So when you left tonight, was someone going to drive you home? Because you weren't able to drive.
I live.
You're just
a couple blocks over the road.
Okay, right on, man.
I'm fucking home, and some lady.
Did you get that pocket open?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nicely done, man.
Yeah, so that some lady just walked up and was just like, "Fuck your cigarette." Long story short, and
do you know that lady works for the fair that told you to put that cigarette out?
Do you know how many people work for the fair or the fairgrounds or? Yeah, anybody can say, "Hey, I work for the fair."
He would tell a rough and inaccurate version of events when the officers pointed out that the woman was actually a fairground worker and that he was being a real nuisance.
You've been served with this thing, right? Because you're handcuffed, we're not going to have you sign it. The reason for your exclusion, and here's how you can appeal the exclusion if you want that to be lifted. It's a really down and dirty way, but does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
No, what's most important?
But
here's what's most important for you. Because this is a crime moving forward.
It's not crime.
Careful. You can't come back to the fairgrounds. Until this is taken care of, and this is how you do that. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I get that, but it's so absurd.
And that's your right. This is who you tell it's absurd to. Who can I get? Who can help you get home safely tonight?
I'm gonna walk home.
That's not an option.
All right. Well, then arrest me.
Okay.
Sanders.
All right. Stop.
Yeah. No,
It can be. Or
this is.
Stop.
Hey, you already have me in handcuffs.
Yeah, but you're trying to get out of them.
No, I'm not trying to get out of handcuffs.
Just chill. Just chill. Dude, you're making a scene. Stop. That's really gonna piss me
I'll hurt you. What am I gonna do? Sit down?
You just reefed on my elbow by doing that.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Use your feet.
Yeah.
Walk.
I know. I was willing to walk. with verbal instructions until you guys.
You want to go right or left?
I know my car.
Let's just go right.
Okay.
I think we can cut through these buildings right here.
When he realized he wouldn't be able to escape the situation, he escalated things and lashed out at the officers because his ego was bruised. This is the kind of person who runs for office in this country. Although he was taken to jail that night, his charges were ultimately dropped because of his position. The sheriff's office recommended charges for second-degree disorderly conduct, interfering with a police officer, and second-degree criminal trespass. Oregon State Rep. James He will not face charges related to his August arrest for alleged disorderly conduct and other offenses at the Clackamas County Fairgrounds. It's frustrating to see how many people in power get away with such corrupt behavior just by waving their little magic wand. This video reveals an officer who goes too far and then faces the consequences of his actions when the truth is revealed.
You don't gotta, hey, say boss, wrong move, let's go, I said go, What the hell is wrong with you walking up? No, baby, no, it's New Year's, don't do that, New Year's. Hey, nah, you go get out my parking lot. I want you in the street, let's go. They ain't have to ask you that many times. Boss, I'm telling you, man, let's go. Nobody finna do nothing, man, walk.
Officer Avery Willis and Kenya McCarty were seen threatening the man to leave the area without any justification. Officer McCarty repeatedly activated her taser in front of Muriel, who already appeared to be under a lot of stress as she walked away.
Let's go, in the street.
Keep it going. Wherever you gotta go, go. I'm not, hey, come back right here. Come back right here.
I don't got time. Finna go to jail for public drunk. I'm telling you, that's what's finna happen. Okay. Sir, first and last warning, get off the light. First and last warning, get off my light. Let's go. You like, nah, he finna get off my light, take a Waffle House. Let's go, I want you out my grass. Hey, they been doing that. They called me and Nazis came off of. Bro, while we was out there, I'm talking about them ain't no fireworks. I just in Waffle House parking lot, and he gonna be Clement's problem.
Things didn't stop there, as the officers then chose to chase Muriel in their vehicle. There was no clear reason for returning to him, but what happened next will shock you.
1023. $1023. Give me your left arm. Give me your left arm. Okay. All right. Stay down. Left arm.
Stop! Stop resisting!
Lay flat. Lay down flat on your stomach. Lay down flat. All right, stop.
Stop!
Give me your right hand. Give me your right hand.
Muriel wasn't resisting during the arrest, as 3 officers had him pinned down. Yet, Officer McCarty unjustifiably used the taser on him several times. You won't believe what these officers did next.
That's the cuff.
All right, relax your right arm. Put your right arm behind your.
Let's go. Oh, you finna get it again. You finna get it again.
Man, stop me. Man, stop. Stop.
Now you grab my tape. Okay.
Stop.
Stop moving. All right. Stop moving.
What you grabbing?
All right. Get your baton out. Use your baton to pry his arm.
He ain't going nowhere.
Extend it.
Come here already.
Ooh.
Even though Muriel was lying helpless on the ground, the officers continued to use the taser. Were they trying to tase him to death? But their cruel behavior didn't stop there. The worst was yet to come.
Hey, no, let him. Let him stay on the ground. Let him get. Right here. Cardi.
Cardi. None on this side. None on the back pockets. Turn over.
Y'all got him in the corner?
Nope.
You right here. I'm saying, like,
check his pocket right there.
There's something in that pocket.
Come on now. You want me to low?
You want to keep trying to kick me?
Hey, y'all got him. Okay. Now we get you get up.
He looked at the officers with pain in his eyes, not realizing he was looking at those who take people's lives at night. The officers then moved him to the back of the police cruiser.
All right. Hey, now, hold him still real quick. I'm gonna fix that leg situation right now. Hey, now, fix it. I'm gonna fix that leg situation right now.
Extended stay, Sarge. Hey,
oh, get in. Watch your head. Come on, get in.
Sir.
Here, grab his. You have to grab him by the arm. Grab him right here under his arm.
Take my.
Come on, get your legs in.
Y'all pull it back.
Okay, I got the door.
Pull it back. I need to get his
We can work with him up there.
Let's work about it. Willis, go over there.
That night, after putting Muriel in the car, they forgot about him and talked for a long time. Officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James L. were all part of the brutal arrest of Keith Muriel.
Look at the windows down.
Tell me you can go take this
at the car and you go get him.
And you go get him by yourself. We'll take all the handcuffs off and you put the handcuffs on.
He off something.
Sorry, he off something.
Realistically, he is off something right now because the way he look at you, you can tell like he'll stare
just look at you like this. And you'll be talking, he just looking. So we walked them all the way over there to Waffle House in the parking lot, Sergeant. We came back over here, finna get ready to go 10-8. He walks back over here. Security said he done told him at least 8 times to stop harassing the people that was parked over here. He kept coming back and forth. Now when we walked him over there to Waffle House, we came right back over here after we told him do not come back over here.
Officer McCarty accused Muriel of staring at him, and they all laughed about his arrest. Unfortunately, that night marked the end for Keith Muriel, as he later died in police custody. Former officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James Land were summoned by a grand jury. According to court documents, McCarty faces charges of second-degree murder, and Land is charged with manslaughter. The indictment for Willis has not been released yet. Hinds County Sheriff Tyree Jones stated that Land was released from jail after posting a $75,000 bond, while McCarty bonded out for $150,000. Officer Land had not been arrested. Muriel's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the officers involved. On June 4th, 2021, a video posted by Insanity's Edge shows an encounter with a deputy in Blount County, Tennessee. The user was out enjoying a GPS-based game when he parked near the deputy's house, which the deputy did not appreciate at all.
We've had thefts in this community, okay? You can do that if you want to.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Simple. We've had thefts in the community, okay? And you don't live here.
Do you have a reasonable suspicion?
The reasonable suspicion is that the possibility that you could be a thief in this area.
I have explained to you what I'm doing.
I want to know who I'm dealing with. You could be an accident. Okay?
So could you?
Yeah. No, not in my uniform.
Yes,
I'm
you
at
could.
work. No.
No. There have been plenty of cases where officers have broken the law.
Okay.
Let's not pretend. Nobody is perfect.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm asking you for your so you can show me your identity, and I can walk away from here and give you your.
Are you issuing me a
not right
civil
this second.
citation?
No, not this second.
Am I being detained, or am I free to go?
You're not being detained. You can leave if you want to. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. But if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
No, you're not free to stay.
Yes, I am.
Because
is this a public street?
You're suspicious in this area.
Okay.
I don't know if you're getting ready to go in this lady's house and steal anything.
You have approached
or this lady's house or anything.
You have approached me.
You want to leave?
You have approached me.
You got one or two options. You can leave.
You have approached me, and I have explained what I am doing. I am playing a game on my phone. So
that's
you think
just
I'm a liar?
Excuse.
So I'm a liar then.
Let me tell you this, okay?
Well, this cop was quite the character, protecting the community from people who just happened to look like they were playing games on their phones, because, obviously, that's the real danger.
You're saying, I deal with 90% of the worst people, 90% of the time, 10% worse people, okay?
Yes, yeah, I understand. Your sense of trust is gone completely.
No, it's not there.
But I'm asking you to obey the law.
I'm
asking you to obey the law.
I am obeying the law.
No, you are not. You do not have a reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Yes, I do.
What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I am about to commit, have committed, or will commit a crime?
You are in an area.
What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed, will commit, or about to commit a crime? No, sir, I'm not.
Stay there.
Now am I being detained, sir?
Boss. Now you're in violation of traffic law. On top of being in a neighborhood where you don't live. You live on Ridge Street, right?
Which traffic law am I in violation of, sir?
You're violation of registration right now.
How so?
Because this is on a white minivan and the tag comes back to a green car.
Well, I can't. That's what we were issued. But if I'm in violation, please issue me a citation.
Let me see your registration, proof of insurance, and ID.
Can I get in my thing?
Yep, go ahead.
Clearly, this cop was just desperate at this point, trying to find any reason to punish the guy, and unfortunately, he discovered a mistake in his registration to use against him.
No, you can come around.
Show that I only have my video from my vehicle. He's not gonna roll it down. He's wanting to argue the point about everything. He sits here in front of people.
No, I just want you to obey the law.
It has nothing to do with obeying the law.
Yes, it does.
The law
I'm
has
on
to
a
do
public
with-
street.
Yeah, you're on a public street, but you don't live here.
So
you just
what?
sit in front of somebody's house. I don't know if you're getting ready to take something out of this lady's
And
house.
I don't know
or
if you're getting ready to hit me, which is why I put the video camera on.
Sir, your insurance is expired. It says 5/23/2021. At least this card is.
Let me find the correct insurance then.
Okay. If you get it, just hold it out the window and one of these deputies will get it from you. Here's your registration back.
Thank you.
All I wanted to do was make sure you
I understand that,
okay.
But what does my ID have to do with making sure the area is safe? Is the area any more safer now that you've identified me?
Yes, and I'm going to tell you how.
Okay.
The explanation that I'm fixing to give you is the reason why I do what I do. Okay, this area, now that I have your ID, the area, if something does happen, something could happen, there's a possibility of a already known suspect now that was in the area prior to anything happening.
The cop made the user show his insurance first, but then ignored it completely and continued to make up excuses for why he had to stop him in the first place.
So if something happens tonight or the next day or something like that, who's the strange people in the area? That would be you. Okay? We will come and talk to you. We will commit an
Well, that's
do an
fine.
investigation.
Why don't you come and talk to me when you have suspicion of an actual crime?
Sir,
Sitting on the side of the road is not suspicion of a crime.
Yes,
This is a road. What crime is sitting on a public road?
Do you know anybody in this subdivision?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay. Why aren't you sitting in front of their house?
Because I already sat in front of their house. I explained to you this is a GPS game. You understand GPS, I know.
I understand GPS, and I understand people doing all these games. But if you want to be hard with me as far as...
I'm not trying to be hard. I'm trying... I want you to obey the law. You, as a corporal...
Is my duty.
As a corporal,
I'm glad you know my job better than I do.
I don't know your job better than you do, but I do know the statute for identify. I was not committing a...
The statute for identifying yourself is anybody over the age of 18 has to have a document in their possession of who they are at all times.
But I don't have to give it to you.
When you are asked and requested by a officer,
unless you are issuing me a civil or a criminal citation, then this is Nazi Germany.
I can ask for your identification at any given time.
Sure, you can ask for it, but I'm not legally required to give it to you.
The reality was that an officer is only allowed to ask for ID if they're issuing a citation, which this incompetent cop had no reason to do.
Do you feel that way? Have a good afternoon, sir.
Thank you. You
Please
too.
move on.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
I'm going to ask you to leave this
Are you
area,
asking?
please.
Are you asking me or ordering me?
I'm asking you to leave the
Are you
area.
asking me or ordering me?
I'm asking you to leave the
If
area.
you are ordering me, I will leave. If you are asking me, I would stay. I'd like to stay.
I'm ordering you to leave the area.
Thank you very much. I will certainly leave.
Props to the user for getting the cop to reveal what he really thought, even though it didn't take much work since the cop was quick to abuse his power over him.
And officers a lot of time need to be informed of basic laws, or at least called out on their book. The beginning of this video, I did do what many of you all say is not needed, but I disagree. In my opinion, it is suspicious to be out in front of somebody's house. It's an abnormal occurrence. People have every right to come up and ask. So he did, and I answered. I was playing a game. I was a stupid little GPS game. That should have alleviated his suspicion, and he could have been on his merry way. It was at this point he demanded an ID. It was at this point I demanded he turn on his body cam, which of course he didn't have. I asked him where his body cam was. He responded at the office. Great place for it. Side note, the other officers that responded didn't have their body cams on either, as far as I could tell. One guy definitely, I wasn't paying attention to the other one. I know there were some things I did wrong in this video. It's easy to armchair quarterback and think about everything that you would do.
Later, the user recorded their thoughts, pointing out that none of the deputies had their body cameras on. It was clear that something suspicious was happening, and they seemed to be trying to get away with something.
Asking for what law he's quoting in his that, basically, present your papers on demand. Tennessee is not a Terry stop state. To my understanding, the only code for ID is TCA 7-3-505, which deals with which states that you need to present your ID if you're being issued a citation or a civil warrant. Since he fished around and came up with a reason why to ask for ID, I don't know if the registration issue, which was legitimately an issue, they screwed up and said it was a green car instead of a white minivan, if that's a citable offense. So I didn't feel comfortable enough refusing to demand at that point, as I felt I was on shaky ground, so I did provide my ID. I should have called him out for his cop-splaining. I did to some degree, but at this point he already had my ID. He got what he wanted. Paperwork I had in my glove compartment for insurance was had just recently expired. I didn't have my new copy, so I had to turn off the video to get into Allstate's website, which of course by the time he came back he didn't even want to see if I had insurance. He got what he wanted. Also, I should have asked when he ordered me to leave, is that under threat of arrest, which I did not. That's everything I can think of that I screwed up on. Again, I'm not an auditor. It's just things that I know people are going to say in the comments.
I think it's completely fair to understand the user's reactions, as not everyone is ready for situations like these. In a perfect world where cops actually do their jobs, they wouldn't need to be prepared at all. On July 29th, 2022, while on duty, officers were out getting breakfast when they heard a car doing burnouts nearby. The officers quickly jumped into their patrol car to chase the driver.
Where are you at?
At the police! By the police! We're at Nagel and Higgins, right behind the subway. We got an offender right behind the subway.
During the altercation, it wasn't immediately clear whether the police or the car's passenger fired, which complicated the situation further, as it was uncertain who had fired.
Hey Dan, are you okay? Are you it?
Yeah, Sam, I'm good. Where are you at?
I'm on the other side. I'm on the...
Alright, I need another unit over there and an available sergeant to supervise.
Squad, 10-1, this guy's still here. Get units here!
Alright, can I get another unit over there, please? Nagel and Higgins. Take your forms on! Okay. 1631, are you okay? Did you get hit?
1631, I'm okay. I think I'm alright.
Alright, 1631, did you get hit?
No, squad, I'm good. It's gonna be a male Hispanic, short hair with a beard, black t-shirt and shorts on. Chicago Police!
Male Hispanic, short hair with a beard, black t-shirt and shorts on.
Chicago Police! Higgins and Natchez. Set up perimeter, he's still here. Set up perimeter, go about, I would say go about 3 blocks west from Natchez. Let's set a perimeter. He didn't come down Higgins.
Alright, so we need to set up a perimeter about 3 blocks west of Natchez. And any units that
Chicago
are
Police! Let me see your hands!
It became evident when the police got closer that the suspect had fired at them unexpectedly as the officer tried to talk to him. The suspect quickly fled the scene, putting the officers in a tougher situation as they tried to locate him.
10-4, male Hispanic, short hair with a beard and black t-shirt and shorts.
He went down the alley here going westbound. With a beard. He shot at me and Dan. He was doing a donut right here in the middle, and then he crashed. When he crashed, we came out. I went to get behind him. He jumped out the car and shot at us. He went westbound through the alley?
He went westbound through the alley, yeah.
The officers quickly began searching the area for the suspect, hoping to find him. Despite their efforts, he had managed to vanish without a trace. Later, the suspect was discovered hiding on the rooftop of a nearby house and was taken to the police department. He is considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. This auditor arrived at the Suffolk County Traffic Violations Bureau in New York, prepared to handle the 4 retaliatory citations given by a sergeant from the Suffolk County Police Department. He chose to record the entire encounter, but things took an unexpected twist.
Back away from me, man. What are you doing? Let's go. Back away. Back away. This is not. I'm not in a courtroom. I'm not in the courtroom. Who are you? Yeah, why are you coming up on me like that, man? I'm not in any courtroom or I'm not in a courtroom or anything. I'm not in a restricted area. This is a public area.
Just asking you not to film.
But this is a public area.
There's
I'm not.
filming in the area.
Yes, I'm in a public area. This is a public
Sir,
area.
There's no filming in the area. Let's go.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to get. Listen, are you security guard or law enforcement? Are you security guard or law enforcement, sir? Can I get your name? Badge number 117. Hey, how you doing? Are you supervisor here?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm a journalist.
Sure, come on over this way. I'm going to show you the sign.
Yeah, well, let me see the sign. Sure, no problem.
So you probably, I'm going to ask you to nicely to please shut this off and then read the sign and then determine how you want to proceed.
So what rules of the chief judge? Are you law enforcement?
Step back.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for five security
Read the
guards.
sign and then stop recording.
Are you law enforcement, sir?
Yes.
You're law enforcement?
I'm going to ask you to read the sign
Are you public safety?
and I'm going to ask you to read the sign. And
Rules
stop
of the chief
recording.
judge. Electronic recording and audiovisual coverage in court facilities, court proceedings. Yeah, of court proceedings. Whether or not the court is in session is written. Where's the actual order? This is just the sign. Where's like an order from the
That
judge?
is the order from the chief judge right there.
Yeah, the chief judge of...
His camera, which was supposed to record a normal visit, ended up capturing a much more intense confrontation than he thought. As soon as the security officers and staff at the bureau saw he was filming, they immediately told him to stop.
So once again, you're in a courthouse.
Yeah.
You've read the sign. You've seen no video, no photographers, no recording.
What's the law, though?
You've written it, and you might want to take a look at this because this is criminal contempt.
Yeah.
To continue, and you know I don't want to see that happen.
You don't have you don't have arrest capabilities. You're a security
Well,
guard.
if I do or don't, I can call a police officer and a deputy sheriff if you'd like me to. What can I do to assist you?
I mean, you could definitely call law enforcement. I would love for you to call law enforcement because I would like for you to get educated. This is not a law. These are policies, sir. Can I get your name?
Sure, Captain Wright.
Captain Wright?
Ray.
Captain Ray.
Yes.
Yeah, these are policies, and this officer here tried to come at me from behind and put his hands on me.
Oh, he tried to put his hands on you?
Yeah, he tried. I had to back up and put my hand to block him.
So anyway, how can I
Security
help you
officers and public
So how
safety.
can I help you today?
Security officers and public safety like yourself are here to observe and report, sir. They're not here to put. You're not here to put your hands on anybody, man. That's not okay.
So what can I do to help you today?
That's not okay. You're public
So what
safety.
can I do to help you today?
I'm not a danger of the public
Recording
safety. Yes, I am recording. So I'm a journalist. I have a First Amendment right to record in publicly accessible areas.
Okay, but
I'm
not
gathering
here. This is a
content.
courthouse. The signs are very clear.
I'm not in a courtroom.
Do you have business here today?
I'm not in a courtroom. Yes, I do.
Well, it says if you actually read the sign, office or hallway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask
So where's
you,
the courtrooms?
So I'm going to ask you
Where's the
nicely-
courtroom? Is this the hallway of a courtroom?
Nicely, you've read the sign.
The officer was unaware and still insisted that recording in public areas is not allowed, even though the auditor repeatedly stated his rights. This exchange showed just how little the police officers understand about the rights they are supposed to protect.
If you want to get technical with the
Law
sign.
enforcement officer, and here he is, and maybe he can help you.
How you doing, sir? You law enforcement officer?
Yes, I am.
Suffolk County Deputy Sheriff?
Yes.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Anthony Islanders, 579.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just a First Amendment,
Yeah.
I'm a First Amendment advocate. I'm a journalist. I'm not in, there's no courtrooms around here where I'm at. These are publicly accessible areas. I'm just working on a story, gathering content for a story. Peacefully, I'm not bothering anybody, and they're making a big deal about it.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to accomplish exercising my rights without having being told to stop. That's really what I'm trying to accomplish.
Mind trying to welcome me out here real quick?
I mean,
I'd be happy to talk with you. Can you inform me all you want?
I mean, we could talk, but I don't want to talk out there unless you're going to. No, I'm just recording all the signage here and all the public documents that are inside.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm an independent journalist, like I told you. I'm just working on a story on I'm not anywhere near. It's a story on the Traffic Violations Bureau, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not anywhere near any courtrooms. Nowhere near courtroom.
All right.
No, not even in them.
This is. I showed this gentleman all the signs and asked him to read it.
Yeah, but these aren't the law. These aren't the law, though. These aren't the law, sir. These are signs. These are policies.
These policies of what the building is asking you of.
Yeah, they're policies. I have a right. This is a public building. I have the right to be in this public building. And just because I'm recording shouldn't restrict my access to the public building. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not interrupting any courtrooms. I'm not doing anything of that nature. I'm not causing a disturbance. If anything, that security guard over there, while I was filming these signs over here, he tried to run up on me and grab me from behind, and I had to like put my hand out to stop him.
When a law enforcement official arrived, he showed the same lack of understanding of rights as the security guard. Fortunately, the auditor knew his rights well and didn't hesitate to challenge them. When the officers asked why he was filming, he responded confidently, leaving them speechless.
The guy right behind you, right by the computer screen over there, it was uncalled for. I'm a reasonable guy. I'm not trying to break the law. I'm not breaking the law.
I'm just saying.
I'm not breaking the law.
They have the sign up here for a reason.
I understand it's a policy, but they also, sir, deputy, they also had signs once upon a time that said people of a certain skin color couldn't come into an establishment, correct? Were those signs acceptable? Just because it's on a sign.
Can we talk over here? So
I'd rather.
Over here?
I'll get out the way. We can come over here.
Come over here. Just follow me over here.
We can come over here.
So what are you trying to do? Besides just record?
I'm just recording in publicly accessible areas. That's all I'm doing. And if you are going to violate my rights in any way, you let me know that, and I'll take it up with the proper. I'll take it up with the proper venue. If you're going to arrest me for any reason,
I didn't say I was going to arrest you.
I would hope not. I'm not breaking the law.
That's why I'm just trying to talk to you, but I'd rather talk to you over there.
All right, but I don't want to go over there, sir. I want to stay where I'm at. This is a public building. I'd rather stay where I'm at, sir.
That's why we need more auditors like this guy, to expose these tyrants and highlight their hypocrisy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.